Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Waode Chusnul Khatimah and the registration number is A1N28071. So in this video, as my final assignment on speech and seminar on ELT course, and I will present about quantitative research entitled Exploring the Correlation of Students' Vocabulary Mastery and Reading Comprehension at the Second Grade of SMP Negeri 1 Kolaka by Rimas Restiawan and Haryadi Syam on 19 November University. So let's move to the next slide. Introduction. So Supriyono states that the importance of reading is as a means of getting information and training in reading comprehension to improve our development. So furthermore, the students are expected to have sufficient vocabulary, especially for students who learn English as a foreign language. Vocabulary plays a significant role in comprehending reading text. So to be success in reading, students need to master of many kinds of vocabulary which enable them to understand the text. So based on the explanation on the background, this research was intended to answer the following question: is there any significant correlation between the students' vocabulary mastery and the students' reading comprehension at the second grade of SMPN 1 Kolaka? And the aim of this study was to find out the correlation between the students' vocabulary mastery and the students' reading comprehension at the second grade of SMPN 1 Kolaka. Next slide. About literature review. So Sedita in 2005 states that the vocabulary knowledge is crucial in reading comprehension and determining how well students are in comprehension the text. So reading comprehension and vocabulary mastery have a solid relationship. And in addition, Andrew Jacksoner in 2011 also states that it is clear that a person has a large vocabulary, and knowing exactly what the vocabulary means will understand the content of the passage well. And next to the next slide about methodology. So this study employed quantitative method, which was used to test the hypothesis that had been set. This research was conducted at SMPN 1 Kolaka, and it consists of 8 classes, class A to class H, and the researcher chose class B, which consists of 26 of students, as a sample because it was recommended by the English teacher to be investigated since they considered that their students of this class have a good English better than the other classes. And in this study, the data were collected through objective tests, and the test was used by the researcher consists of 2 main tests. They were vocabulary mastery test and reading comprehension test, and each test consists of 20 items. And the last, the researcher processed or analyzing the data by using descriptive statistic and inferential statistic. And next to the move to the next slide about findings and discussion. So based on the data that I showed on the screen, it was found that the mean score of vocabulary test of the second grade students of SMPN Negeri 1 Kolaka was 72.30, and it could be said that the vocabulary mastery is good. And also we can see at the next table about reading comprehension. So based on the data, we conclude that the mean score of reading test of second grade students of SMP Negeri 1 Kolaka is 67.11, and it could be said that the reading comprehension is good too. And next, after do the inferential statistic analysis correlation between the vocabulary mastery and reading comprehension, it is found that null hypothesis and hypothesis 2 is rejected and hypothesis 1 is accepted. So it means that there was a positive correlation between students' vocabulary mastery and reading comprehension at the second grade of SMP Negeri 1 Kolaka in academic year 2017 and 2018. So we can conclude that based on the finding and discussion, there is any correlation between students' vocabulary mastery and reading comprehension at the second grade of SMP Negeri 1 Kolaka. So vocabulary mastery help the students to comprehend the text and to solve the problem in comprehending the text. The student should master vocabulary, and so have a vocabulary and have a good vocabulary can help students in schoolwork easier, especially in reading text. I think that's enough for my present about quantitative research. I close by saying wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.